Hey everyone, Miss Minnie Lover here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a dollhouse Christmas tree. This is something that's been requested for quite a while, so I decided to do it. What I just showed you there is a dowel and then a round disc. I'll show you in a minute what the packages look like. So they're the dowels. I've showed you guys these many times. I got them from Hobby Lobby. When they're not on sale, they're about $8, but I think I got mine for $4 or $5 way back when. If you go into the wooden piece area, you can get those discs. Or you can use anything for a base or a middle, doesn't matter. You can even paint the middle. And you'll need to hot glue the two together. And I think I'm going to show you the lycopodium. These are just rows. I set out the rows of lycopodium, longest to smallest, and I put them all in a row because a tree is, it goes from big to small. So I just kind of wanted to show you the rows there. And sorry I have to do it this way. I couldn't figure out how to do the audio and the video at the same time. That's the bag of lycopodium. I think I got that. It's a real plant and it's preserved. I got it online. It was like $15, but it's worth it because you get a lot of it. So it's just like a plant-like material that's been dipped in some sort of preservative and dyed. Just take a pair of scissors and cut it. It's not that big of a deal. Just cut, pieces. Make sure, see the one I'm holding there? That is a bunch of them connected. Try to keep them connected as much as possible because it makes it look more natural. And then here I am pointing to where you should start. You want to have at least a little bit of a trunk at the bottom, so start a little ways up like I am. Place your hot glue on the dowel or whatever center you're using, and just you can let it dry for a couple seconds before you put it on. I just sort of shove them on there because I'm impatient, but once you let it dry, it'll stay. And this is the start of the base. I don't measure anything, by the way. I didn't measure any of the branches. When I start measuring, I realize that things start to look unnatural. So I just say, just cut it whatever way you want, whatever length. Just kind of hold it up to the dowel to see how big the base will be with the certain lengths that you've cut out. And there I am just waving it. And there is the first branch. This stuff is really cool. It's the most realistic dollhouse pine that I've seen in a while. Pine tree-like branches, I guess. And here I am just continually going around the bottom part of the tree and just adding branches. Sorry you can't see me putting that one on. I was trying to pay attention to what I was doing, and I didn't realize it was off camera, but I'll let you guys see more footage of me putting more branches on. And here I am just kind of showing you what to do, or what it looks like. Just adding more glue around the dowel and just kind of adding more branches that I think are similar in size to the other branches that I added. So there you go. You can see the bottom of the tree starting to form. I would cut this material out, but it just took me forever just to try to get the sound to work on this, so I'm just like, okay, you guys can just watch it, because it might help you guys watch me putting the branches on, so you get a better idea of what I was doing. I won't show you every single branch that I put on, but I'll kind of show you in sections, but right now I just wanted you guys to get an idea of what's going on and how you put it on there. So it might look funny right now, but it does start to look like a tree, I promise. After I got done with this tree, you guys all know that I have another tree similar to this. That's why you guys asked me about the tree so much. But I think I'm actually going to use this tree that I made because when it's finished, it looks really pretty. It looks even more natural than my other one, so this will be my main tree. So as you can see, I'm going to have you guys look at the base. You can see there's some empty spots there. It's your choice if you want to fill it in or not. All trees are different. Some have spaces. You know how you get that Christmas tree that you kind of shove in the corner. You hide the back part into the corner. That's like what the spacey trees would be like. But I did fill them in. And just try not to be too mathematical about it because, like I said, it's going to look too fake. So that's why I don't measure things. I just put things on as I go, and then you can always trim these up later. So there we go. It's really starting to look good on the bottom. It looks like a tree bottom. Okay, and I think I'm going to start the second row here pretty soon by the looks of it. I can't remember. I'm going to try to figure out how I can do my voice and the video together like I used to. I'll just have to find some sort of other program to do it. So just trying to give you guys some visualizations. And there I was pointing to the second row, so yes, I am starting the second row. And this is where you'll go. You'll start to use branches that are a little shorter or around the same size than the first layer of branches that you used. So yep, it'll start to look like a tree. While my past self is putting those things together, I wanted to tell you guys that I have missed making tutorials so much. I have not moved to Wales yet. It's kind of a long process at the moment, so my dollhouse is still packed away, which I'm so sad about. I just had this strong urge to finally get my dollhouse stuff out of the shed and just start, I can make tutorials even if my dollhouse is packed away. So I just found a bunch of my materials and I was like, you know what, I've got to do a video because I miss my miniatures. Like, I even brought out a bunch of bags of stuff that I've made in the past just to kind of look at them and repair anything that needed to be repaired. So I miss it, and I hope to move to Wales soon so that I can do a lot more on my dollhouse. I would have preferred to decorate my dollhouse for Christmas this year, but oh well, what can you do? But I'll try to make some more videos. I do have a lot of time on my hands now, so I've just kind of been thinking of different tutorials to do. And as you can see, back to the video, you can see it's starting to look like a tree. I just love lycopodium. It kind of has a weird smell to it, and it's dyed, but it's not a smell if you walked into a room you could, it would be very strong, because it's not. It's just a very odd smell. What you could do with this tree is when it's done, you could spray a little bit of that that pine smell, what you put on fake trees, just to make it more real if you wanted to. That's what I plan on doing, so I didn't pack that tree up yet. I want to get some of that pine stuff, make it smell good. Okay, and in a few seconds the video is going to change over to different layers that I've done. So from here on out you guys will have to put them on yourself and just kind of guess guess how to do the rest of it. Just make them shorter and shorter every layer, and don't put the layers on top of each other. I forgot to tell you, always leave a little space between each layer of branches. That way it doesn't look so fake and full. See here, you can still see the base of the tree through the branches. That's what you want. Don't clutter too many into them. And here I've got more done, and it's going to move to the next clip. It's really starting to look like a tree. Even more layers on it. It does take a little while, but the hot glue helps because it dries quickly. Let's see what else we have. Okay, really starting to look like a tree. Oh, and you can make them as tall as you want. Just make sure they fit the scale of your house. You don't want to make it and then not be able to fit the tree, and it would be like a Griswold Christmas. And here we go. I think, did I get the top done yet? Not quite yet. I think I show you guys how to do the top. Yep, the top needs to be done, so I'm just going to show you quickly how to do the top. Okay, so what I did was I took a couple of small branches and or leaves, whatever you want to call them, and just stuck them on the very top and let it dry. And then afterwards I just took a bunch of single branches and just kind of glued them around the top, around that middle twig that we just put in the middle, on the top middle there. And that's what I'm going to do now. It just kind of goes along the sides. So you'll see I'm putting it along the side instead of dabbing it horizontally. That way it covers that area and looks like a real Christmas top, and it covers that flat circle dowel top. It's really starting to look like a Christmas tree now. I think I put a couple more on there. Like I said, I would edit this, but I am just the program that I'm using got me so aggravated that I'm just like gonna throw it on YouTube for you guys. So as you can see, it looking really pretty, and you can paint the middle, like I said, brown if you want, but I actually think it looks fine with the the middle the way it is. Here I am just kind of bunching up a couple of single ones that fell off while I was putting the branches on earlier and just gluing them around the top. See, it didn't look like a tree until I put the top on it. I was very pleased after I got the top on it. Here I am just cleaning it up a little bit. I got a lot of stringy glue on it. And that's the finished product. I think it looks really natural and really pretty, like someone just cut it down out of the woods. You can see all the strings of glue. I'm trying to get them all off. I'm wondering if you soak the dowel in like tea bags or something, like in a or rub it with like tea grounds, if it would make it look like a natural trunk of a tree. That'd be kind of cute. Here I am just trimming it. My advice to you is don't trim it too much. Just trim, you know, if one side is really off and so overgrown that it just doesn't look right, go ahead and trim it. Or if there's a couple of branches that look windy, because that's what lycopodium does. Like it bends in odd ways, so I would cut those bends off. But don't go too crazy or else you'll make it look unnatural. And that's what the tree looks like. So now I'm getting the decorations ready. Save all your lycopodium. Don't ever throw it out. It's, for one, because it's expensive, and two, you can use it later for if you want to do centerpieces or something. What I'm doing here is I took a piece of the lycopodium and I'm taking the needles off of it, and I'm going to sprinkle it on the tree skirt to make it look like needles have fallen off. And I actually made that tree skirt, by the way. I have a tutorial. What I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll add videos of different Christmas tutorials that I've done. But in the tutorial for the tree skirt, I didn't cut a hole in it, or I didn't cut a line in it or anything. So just cut one in it. It was really easy. It took me 2 seconds to cut it. I just want to cover that wooden base. I thought you guys might appreciate seeing it decorated and things like that. Don't worry, I don't go through the whole decorating process, but I just wanted to show you different ways to decorate. I think I've got it fixed there. And the tree skirt really makes it look pretty. I really like it. I have one that I bought from the store, but my homemade one, I actually enjoy a lot more. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few decorations that I have. This was a box of ornaments. I'm only like 2 or 3 of the ornaments were bought, and then the rest were made from beads and things. I'll put the link in, or like a little tab that you can click if I know how to do it, to show you how to make those. I don't know if I have a box tutorial or not. I found that online, so I'm not sure if I said anything to you guys about it or not. Here I am just showing you a bunch of different ones that I've made in the past, and I recommend you guys have hooks on it like I show you, because it makes it a lot easier to put it on the tree. No, those are the ones I bought. And that's garland. I bought that. I'm not really sure how you could make that. I have silver garland as well, which I love. Those are Christmas lights. Those ones actually hook up to my transformer, my Dollhouse transformer. But I usually just put those on my Dollhouse. The ones that I'm about to show you are battery operated. Those are just much more convenient. You don't have to run wires anywhere. You can just put it anywhere you want. And if you really wanted, you could make a little box that looks like a present, wrap up a little box and put the battery pack in it so it doesn't show and it just looks like a present under the tree. These are just some bows that I'll put on. I think they're really pretty. It really adds a lot of color to the tree. Let's see. Oh, and that's a tree topper I made. I don't think I showed you guys how to do that. I have no idea. Maybe I did. It's just a star bead on top of a weird metal thing that came off of a necklace with some wire. And here it is finished. I have all kinds of gifts. I think I did a gift tutorial. I'm not sure. But you can find the gift instructions online everywhere, especially Jim's printables and Jennifer's printables. I don't know if you can tell, but the lights are lit. It just was pretty bright in my room when I was doing this, so yeah, I hope you guys like this. I really enjoyed putting it together, and I really liked the scene. I wish I could have put it in my dollhouse, but you know, soon. Give you a top view. Well, I wanted to say thanks to everyone for continuing to watch my videos, despite the fact that I really haven't been putting any up as much as I should.